Hey guys, just a warning, not even a warning, just an FYI that obviously I'm wearing the same shirt and makeup I did as my last video, but since this is going to be the basics for makeup tips and tricks for beginners, I decided, well, I just finished the last video, why not just get another one rolling. So let's just go ahead and get on started. All right, so tip number one that I like to let everyone know. Well, I don't let everybody. I'm not gonna like go out in the middle of the street and be like, hey, you didn't blend your foundation down to your neck. I can see orange right here and your neck is white. The tip is just make sure whenever you're putting on foundation, do not stop right here. Go blend it down to your neck. If you do not like putting liquid on your neck, always go like with a powder foundation of the same skin color as the liquid foundation that you're going with and just blend it down. Or if you do not like liquid foundation, you can always go in with a good concealer and then powder foundation on the rest of your face. In high school, I had decent skin, so what I like to do, I just use Fit Me Maybelline concealer under my eyes, around my nose, on my chin area, anywhere else I had pimples, and then I just went in with the Fit Me powder and put that all over my face. And you do not have to waste a ton of money on brushes either. Elf brushes are good, Target brushes are really good, and they're cheap, so you do not have to go out and spend $50 on a whole brush kit. You can just grab the brushes that you need. So on that note, blend your foundation. Make sure you get the foundation the same color as you and the same undertone as you. These, like I'm saying, these are just tips that can help you along the way if you don't really know much about makeup. So if your veins are blue, you're cool undertone. If your veins are green, like mine, you're a yellow undertone. Now, if it's kind of a mix of both, you're neutral. What I like about L'Oreal True Match is that they let you know what undertone goes to your skin, so you do not have to struggle. Like Revlon Color Stay is more of a cool undertone, so it's a pinkier foundation, orange pink. And then not L'Oreal, CoverGirl Stay Fabulous, this is more of a yellow undertone, so it comes off a nice yellow to neutral undertone. And then, like I said, the L'Oreal True Match lets you know what is what. So on that note, foundation is done. Tip number two, when putting on eyeshadow, make sure it's good quality, because when you go out to blend it, it will either end up splotchy or just falling out everywhere. So what I say is good quality. It does not mean you have to go out and spend $50 on a Naked 2 palette. You do not have to do that. So you can go with, let me see if I have any on hand. You can go in with Wet n Wild eyeshadows. They usually come, you can get some in a quad or the threes like this, but just make sure it has a make sure it has a matte eyeshadow along with it, so you're able to put that in the crease and blend it all out. I believe the brown ones, it's 5 eyeshadows in it. I believe it's like $3-4. It has a matte eyeshadow in there, and just make sure you can blend it all out. Make sure it's like a brown color so you can use every day as your transition shade. If not, you can go in with the, what are they called? Milani Bella Eyes Gel Powder Eyeshadow. That's a mouthful. You can go in with these. These let you know what finish they are. Satin, matte, shimmer. This is in matte, and this is in the color Bella Cappuccino. So this is a good transition shade, and I believe it's only like $3 to $5. So, and it's a good color to blend everything out. So tip number 3 is always put a matte color in the crease. You do not really want to go in with the shimmering color, because it makes your eyes like, I don't know how to say it, you look like a disco ball on your eyes, and it's harsher than a matte color, which is more natural. And matte meaning no shimmer, no glitter, anything like that, not even a sheen, completely matte. So when you go in there with the crease, then you can go in with the shimmer on your lid. So tip number 4, when going in with bronzer, where's my bronzer? I swear I just had that little thing here. Okay. When going in with bronzer, make sure it is a matte bronzer. This is the NYX matte bronzer. It says a lot right there in the package. Just make sure it's matte. Like I said, no shimmer, no sheen. Like the e.l.f. Duo bronzers, this one is very glittery and shiny, as you can see. Or if not, here's a swatch where you can see all that. So you just want to make sure that it is matte when going in with the bronzer. And make sure it isn't orange. This is kind of orange, so when you put it on, it'll be very scary. You want it to be more cool tone. And my favorite bronzer is Fawn by Anastasia Beverly Hills. It is very cool tone. I believe the color, what color is this? The color Taupe from NYX. It's one of their blushes, but it's actually like a bronzer. The color Taupe is a great cool tone bronzer. Or you can go get the NYX contour palette, which I believe is like $15 at Ulta. And it's a good palette. So off of that, just make sure it's not orange. Make sure it's not super warm because you will look crazy. Oh, also NYC has a good bronzer. I believe it's called Sunny. It's orange. I'll insert a picture right here because I used to have it, but then for some reason I got tired of it. But it's a good bronzer. I don't know. Okay, tip number 5. Oh my gosh. Tip number 5. Lining your lips makes a big difference. I'm not saying go out to MAC and get you the MAC Whirl so you can have the best lip liner in the world, girl. No. You can go in with, what is this? That's not it. I wasn't showing you that. The Milani lip liners are really good. Nice and creamy. You can see right here. One swipe. There you go. And they last a long time. The NYX lip liners are good. Also, Jordana lip liners are really good. Excuse my squeaky desk. Okay, so lining your lips make a big difference. You don't need to overline your lips, I mean, unless you want to. But I like to do it just if I'm putting any gloss. I don't wear gloss, but on my clients, whenever I put gloss on them, it just makes everything put together. I don't know how to explain it. It makes your lipstick last longer. It makes your lip gloss look poppin', and then it's just the base. It's the base to your lips, if that makes any sense. So, okay, tip number 6, try to always fill your eyebrows in. I'm not saying you have to go crazy galore with it, but just filling your eyebrows makes a big difference. I was on a budget, or I'm still on a budget. I like to use the e.l.f. eyebrow kit, Anastasia Beverly Hills pencil. You can now get the NYX pencil, which is just like the Anastasia Beverly Hills. You can get the NYX pencil, which is just like the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, but it's $10 instead of $20. Instead of $20 for a little tiny pencil like this. So I like to go in with those, and if you do not like a harsh brow, anything like that, you can always go in with the powder. The e.l.f. eyebrow kit has a wax and a powder, so it helps everything stay into place. Tip number 7 is please do your eyebrows. Please just do your eyebrows. I'm not trying to sound rude or anything like that, but nothing makes a beautiful eyeshadow look any worse than when you got big old bushy man eyebrows. And I'm not saying like if you have regular eyebrows and then there's like little hairs, but there was this one girl in my school. She was so pretty. She just had like bushy regular eyebrows, like when I was in 5th grade, those kind of eyebrows. And I just wanted to pluck her hairs out. I know that sounds so bad. Ugh, don't crucify me, but just please pluck your eyebrows. You don't need to go overboard. You can go get them waxed at a nail salon, or just pluck them yourself. Pluck them to your liking. You do not need to go crazy. Just make sure they're nice and groomed, because you don't want bushy boy eyebrows when you have a beautiful smoky eye, and it just ruins everything. Just pluck your eyebrows. It makes a world of a difference. And I don't know if that was number 6 or 7. Alright, so tip number 7. Tip number 7 is going to be where you apply bronzer, highlight, and blush. So bronzer, you're going to apply like a 3 on your face. So on your forehead, you do not have to go all the way in the middle. I just have a huge forehead, so I go all the way around. And then go into the hollows of your cheek. When you suck in, there's the hollows of your cheek. And then you're going to want to go under your jawline and then just blend it down a little bit, like a little triangle down here. And so that's where you apply bronzer, and then just blend it all out. Do not bring it down any lower than the hollows of your cheek, and you can clean it up with some powder. Also, blush, you want to put blush on the apples of your cheek. You want to put it right here on the apples of your cheeks, and you smile right there. I like to put it here and then blend it back. I don't like to bring it all the way over here because I feel like I look insane. So I put it here and then blend it back, as you can see. And then I put highlighter right here where you can see that glow going on. That's where I put it, where you see your bone right here. I don't know if I'm making any sense, but I'm trying my best. Where you can feel your bone from your eye socket right here. That's where I put the highlight. On tip number 8, I hope I'm doing this numbers right. I hope I didn't just frick it up. Number 8, translucent powder is your friend. Do not be afraid of it. It's just white, as you can see. I know you're like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have a white face when I'm done. No. So NYX translucent powder is, not NYX, just translucent powder is your friend. It helps set everything, mattify everything so you're not oily throughout the day. And it also helps you blend stuff out that if you went crazy on your blush and bronzer, you can blend it out with that. And tip number 9, makeup brushes make the biggest, make a big difference. You can, I don't know how to explain this. Makeup brushes make a big difference. If you do not have a lot of money to go out and buy makeup brushes, that's completely understandable. No one's rich, okay? Well, not everybody's rich. Most people are on a budget. So makeup brushes make the biggest of a difference, but you can get good brushes out there in the drugstore. Elf brushes are good. Up and Up from Target is good. Also Sonia Kashuk, their brushes are good also. And if you don't mind going online, Morphe brushes are really good. And they're super cheap also. They have all types of price ranges out there for you. So if you don't like going online, go to Target. You'll find brushes there. If you don't like going out and you like to hibernate like me, then go online. I think I covered everything. I thought I had 10 tips, but I guess I only had 9. And I hope I didn't mess these numbers up. If I did, I'm sorry. I'm kind of done for the day. But thank y'all. I think that's pretty much it for the basics. Or if you don't like this, sorry. Don't watch it if you don't like it. In the great words of Manny MUA. Shout out to you, boo. Thank you guys so much for watching. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button. Also, leave a comment down below if you have any questions on the little tips I gave. Also, do not forget to follow me on social media. Slide in now. Slide out soon. But thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank y'all. Bye. Hey guys. So, why am I so crazy? This top knot's too much right now. Okay. Bring some hair down. Bring some hair down. Okay. Since this is number 4 when 5. Tip number 4 when going in style. Okay. Tip number 5. So why do my hands look huge? I don't know. Okay. So yeah, just pluck your eyebrows for the love of God. No. Elf brushes are good. Makeup Geek. Makeup Geek isn't that cheap. Follow me. Leave a comment. Also follow me. What the f